Hey guys, my camera is just a smidgen crooked. I'm gonna try to fix it. Is that better? I don't know. Okay, so today, every time I find a product by accident that I'm like, damn, you're a good product, I feel the need to share it on my channel. So this is gonna be a super quick video about a powder foundation, and it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. It looks like this, has a cute little wood lid. Then you open it up and it has this almost like netting. Like, can you see that? I don't know why I just said like. So the powder lives underneath the netting, and as soon as I discovered this and put it on for the first time, I was like, that just might be the best powder foundation that I have ever used. So I'm going to demo it and put it on my face. Aren't you guys excited? So when I wear it, and just explain how I wear a powder foundation and when I wear a powder foundation. Powder foundation to me is absolutely not full coverage or that long lasting. I probably get 6 hours of good wear time out of it. So what I like to do is when I wear a powder foundation, I actually, and these are all old zits, they're not new, so they're not gross. This is just the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is a smidge dark for me. So I mix it with what's left of this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And it ends up being a pretty decent color for me, just to cover up my blemishes and my under eye dark circles, because I got those. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit because you're kind of far away. All right, you just got a good shot of my arm. So see when I mix these two together, and this is just an IT Cosmetics concealer slash foundation, my favorite foundation, liquid foundation brush. So I like to wear powder foundation on days like today where I know I'm going to be redoing my makeup. I'm going to an event tonight with some friends, and so I'm going to be redoing my makeup. So I don't really want to waste liquid foundation because liquid foundation for me is long lasting, and I really wish my lighting would like fix itself. Is that better? Or is this better? Ah! I'm just gonna leave that in because that's funny. Oh, that's what, but look at the lighting fixed itself. So, and I really like powder foundations. Let me just blend out these edges. When I'm working a 12-hour shift at the hospital, because I like the way that it fades off of my face. So I always set my under eyes with this Hourglass dim light powder. And just this Pro Contour brush, so it's called, yeah, by Sephora, because I find that this stuff doesn't look cakey underneath my eyes. The lighting is better just in time. So now for applying this powder foundation, I like to use a flat top kabuki brush for when I'm using this on its own. If I was using this over top of a foundation as a setting powder, which you absolutely can, I would use a very light and fluffy brush like my, I call this my ball brush because it kind of looks like a ball. But this is the CC Double Airbrush by IT Cosmetics. As you can tell, their brushes are the bomb. So what I do is I just kind of bounce this, and you can see all that powder kicking up on the like netting. And I swirl, and this is why I like a kabuki brush, because you can buff the product into your face. But can you see the difference on my face? It's not cakey, it's not super powdery looking. And it does last a good 5 to 6 hours where I look flawless. It smells kind of weird. Or the brush does. Something smells kind of weird. So, you're gonna see this shirt in like 4 videos because it's my day off, and I've been really lazy with videos, so you're gonna see it. So why I like powder foundation for work is I like the way that it fades off. It fades off evenly. It doesn't break up like a liquid foundation does, so you don't have like these flawless cheeks and then this weird patchy nose. 12 hours is a really long time to ask something to last when you're working and sweating. I forgot to tell you what color I wear. I wear Fair Light Neutral. It's the second lightest color. But isn't that, like, it just looks good. It doesn't look powdery. Like, I'll get closer to the camera. It just looks good. and it's so comfortable. Like, it doesn't feel like there's anything on your face. If you use a powder foundation and you're finding that it looks powdery, you can take a glycerin spray, like a MAC Fix Plus, and spray that all over. The other thing I really like about this is I'll just demonstrate with some blush, is I like how things blend out over top. So this is just my cheek pop. And like, things blend really evenly, really smoothly, and not patchy. I do find powder foundation, you have to be a little bit more heavy-handed with your blush and your bronzer because it doesn't stick like it would if you had a liquid foundation underneath. So there's a little life tip. So I'm actually going to be finishing my makeup for another video that I'm doing, but I just wanted to show you this really great powder foundation. If powder foundation is your jam, it's something you really like, or you're interested in trying, this is a great one. I actually don't remember the price of it, but I'm going to put it somewhere around 40-45 Canadian. I will link that below, hopefully, if I remember. But this stuff is good, and if you have a flat top kabuki, or you could use a round top, oh, that has a hair on it, that's disgusting. A round top kabuki, like just one of these little cheapy guys, or you could use, if you've ever bought one of those bare mineral powder kits, which I quite like as well, this came with it. You could easily use this and it would buff it in nicely. One of my tips with powder foundation is really buffing it in. And for some reason, like, warming up that product and swirling it and buffing it in makes it look less powdery and more part of your skin. But I just like how this makes me look. I enjoy it. It's a good match for me. And it's also really quick. So when you're getting ready for work, you're really like skipping a step, because before I would do foundation, then concealer, then centering underneath my eyes, and then powder, and I'm getting to skip the foundation thing. And in the morning when you're busy and getting ready for work, less steps is super important. So that is this product here. I like it. I recommend it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a great day. Bye.